into your eyes, I see we're out of time. I guess no one's to blame, nobody crossed the line. I guess we couldn't see, somehow we couldn't feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. But I remember days I wonder we were always gonna last. Yeah, I do remember tears and the laughter. I'm going for so
Hello everyone and welcome back. I have now made it to the Lofoten Islands, a place that seems so unreal that I almost wouldn't believe my own eyes. I might have never been as stunned as I was here. A place where giant, rough, majestic mountains are falling into the deep blue sea, where the sun is shining onto your skin at the beach during midnight. A place where little villages lie on blooming green meadows next to the fjords. A place where the weather and climate have their own rules. This place really left me speechless, and since I was so focused on taking everything in, I totally forgot to deal with myself. So today I'm in this village right next to this beautiful fjord and right next to this massive mountains, and today we are going to enjoy the day since the weather is absolutely stunning and sunny. Probably we're going to the rocks to this direction and do a little bit of fishing and see what we can do, explore there. But this little village is absolutely beautiful. So we're on our way now to this little peninsula up there, and this walk is not the easiest, but absolutely beautiful. Let's see if we can catch a fish for dinner there. We made it! We're here on the peninsula and there's just a giant cliff going down. So I need to see how I get down there, but in this direction there's only the ocean and the view really is quite nice. Yeah, it's quite spooky. Let's see if there's a good way down up front there. It looks like I could get down somewhere around there. I think that might be the spot. Just perfect, not too far away from the water, not too high, and still accessible to the deep water. That's quite nice. not too many fish in this place. I caught a couple small ones, but they were nothing to keep. So I see if I go around the corner and try on the other side maybe, or if I drive somewhere else, but I would need to do a long walk before that, so we'll see. I'm on this little island now, which normally lies completely underwater, but thanks to the tide, it's all accessible now, and it really is a great spot to explore. That's the last spot I'm going to fish as well and try to catch something, but nevertheless, this is just absolutely wild. Like, feels like standing in the middle of the ocean, but just like a bank of rocks. No big fish for me to keep here, so that's actually really hard in Norway to catch no big fish, but there are places where it can be hard. So maybe I go to a completely different spot, or maybe that's it for today, I don't know yet, but this spot is definitely not working. Only some small fish around here, but still beautiful little adventure, beautiful hike along these mountains and fjords, so always worth it. I've driven a lot in a lot of countries now, but I don't know if I've ever seen such a scenic drive like here. Like I can't get tired of driving and just looking around in this beautiful landscape. I mean, look at this. You're just like driving these streets all the time, and it's just absolutely incredible. And then you come around the corner right here and just look at something like that. Just look at this amazing waterfall. It's like on a postcard or something. All these mountains and then the little waterfall flowing into this little lake. Absolutely beautiful. It is always just absolutely mind-blowing to me that you have a freshwater lake right here, and then just 60 seconds later you drive around the corner and then there's just the ocean or a big fjord, but at least salt water. Is for me just absolutely incredible how these both fresh and salt water lie right next to each other. So crazy to me. As I said, just around the corner and then you're right at this beautiful fjord again. We came all the way from there around the corner, and then it's salt water and this beautiful little fjord with this village down there, which we are going to explore as well. But that's Norway. A new adventure around every corner. I say a lot incredible in this video, but that's just how I feel all the time. We made it to the little village and it is absolutely cute, and I think during the day you need to pay some kind of entrance here because it seems to be a famous little village, but it's 8 PM now. As I said, when you have a light all day, the day never ends. I'm just here now exploring this beautiful little village, so it is very cute.
But actually I'm not only here to enjoy the village, but I'm gonna walk all the way to the top. There's a little lighthouse, and that's my last try to catch a fish today, to have some nice dinner. Not today probably anymore, but then tomorrow, because today would be a little bit too deep, probably a little bit too late probably, because it's already 8:30 or so. I think we're almost there. It's a second hike today after the one this afternoon, but this one is a little bit easier since there are proper trails out here. In the afternoon it was just like following wildlife trails, but today, this afternoon, it's a little bit easier. And I made it to the top now. Need to go over the corner, over that hill, but the view isn't too bad right now. Out here, one hike is better than the other. It's absolutely incredible. I don't know, but everything here feels like a combination out of New Zealand with its little hobbit hills, with Swiss and Austria with all these big mountains, and then Norway with all these giant fjords and the ocean. But the combination is really magical. We have made it to the lighthouse. It's just a couple meters left, and then we finally arrived after this hike. Man, that was a good exercise. That was a good workout. So I don't know if you can see, back there is the village we went through, and then there is the ocean. And now enjoy the sunlight, and let's see if I can catch a fish on the last spot of the day. So I'm back from the lighthouse, from the last fishing spot today, and again only caught small fish. So, well, no fish for me at all. I think I'm now gonna drive to a beach and sleep there, and probably take a midnight swim today. Because all these hikes, they have been a little bit sweaty, so it would be nice to be fresh for a good sleep. And now it's finally time for a swim, and I already tested the water. It is absolutely freezing cold, but what is there anything better than this fresh feeling after a cold swim? Wow, that was a very short but very good and refreshing swim. Ooh. And is there anything better? Like swimming, it's almost midnight. Swimming under the midnight sun, absolutely incredible. That was my little night swim session. I mean, it really is like on a tropical beach here. If you see the sand, it's pure, fine white sand, absolutely beautiful. But now I'm just going back to the camper and have a sleep, a good sleep. I'm currently here in a small city on the Lofoten Islands, and this soccer pitch, or football pitch, how Europeans call it, is absolutely incredible. It lies right next to the ocean. On the one side there's a fjord, and on the other side there's the ocean, and then it's like built between these giant rocks, and on the other side, right next to the pitch, there's like all these racks where you hang your fish to dry, and there are like hundreds and thousands of fish. It's unbelievable. Oh man, it stinks, I can tell you that much. It's not my favorite smell. What would you guess how late it is right now? Isn't it absolutely beautiful? I can tell you, it's just past midnight, and the sun doesn't set any further than that, and it doesn't get any darker than that. It's absolutely incredible to feel sunlight on your skin during midnight. It's just absolutely out of my mind. The Lofoten Islands, they really made me forget all my little if and whens and whys. Bathing under the midnight sun was one of the most special moments out here. Sensing the power of the earth during midnight in the north of Norway. It is a piece of earth that feels like from a fairy tale. It is so mystical and surreal. I am happy I experienced that version of our special world.